Lagos State, Ikorodu precisely.
Okay.
And my primary education was in Command
Okay.
Children's School, Ikeja,
Okay.
and I went to Command Secondary School Jos, where I did my SSC. I graduated from Lagos State Polytechnic, Ikorodu. After then, I've done 1 or 2 programs. I'm a member of Chartered Institute of Loan and Risk Management. I'm also a member of Priestley Academics, South African. I have my PhD in Good Governance and Politics from British American University.
Okay.
That is the two.
So what do you do as a?
Well, I'm an estate consultant, and I am into property development. So,
You are an estate consultant. You, according to our research, you are doing well, sir. You are a mentor to other people. You are a good leader to the masses. So why do you want to go into politics?
it's so deep. I discovered that a lot of intellects are avoiding to really get involved into politics due to the atmosphere and the way they see it as if it's a dirty game. But sincerely, without politics, there's little or nothing we can do in our nation. If you really want to change the scenario of what is on ground, we need great minds, we need intellects, we need guys that have vision for this country. We need patriotic individuals to come into politics and be able to change the status quo that we've been living with since 1960. It's so funny to know that we are still bedeviled with these same old promises of electricity, roads, high-borne water, good hospitals. It's so sad. How long are we going to continue doing this? We could not provide these facilities and amenities for ourselves due to corruption, selfishness, and bigotry, nepotism. You can't continue building a nation like that. Our children, our kids, they're very young, they're growing up. What are we leaving down for them with all this kind of? So I just feel I have to get involved because I've been doing this in my own little way in my community, but I just feel if I get involved in a larger perspective, I'm going to do more. So that's why I'm getting involved in politics.
Okay. Now, sir, you think by doing this, you will be able to meet the needs of the masses out there, and I'm very sure that we are expecting somebody like you in the society. Sir, what are the things again do you have for the youth? Because presently, when we're talking about youth are the future of Nigeria. But really when we look at things that is going on here, right here and there, we can see that our youth are diverting to some other things. So what can you say about this, sir?
Well, that's still boiled down to the failure of governance. You see, good governance is still boiled down to that failure because the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. But can we say that today? All the promises and all what we know that would have built the youth has been destroyed. For example, you find out a child that is educationally sound, a child that came out with first class, a child that came out with good grades. You find out that he hardly can get something to do. They turn the system to an extent that those that are dropped out, those that have run away from schooling or educational system are the one the system is compensating. And it's very, very wrong. You find out that those that can open their bodies and sleep around are the one that organizations are willing to put them together and give them, how would I call it, benefits and compensation. For example, we have this kind of show they call Big Brother Nigeria. What educational value is it adding to these kids, the youth today? Rather, we see the way things are going. How many educational content are companies sponsoring today? Very, very few. And how much are they even injecting in such programs to encourage the youth? Now, even when we finish, those youth finish their education, what is the system or which system have they put in place to be able to warehouse these children in terms of employment? You find out that the present government is just after taxing everyone to death, but they are not out to generate jobs. We have a lot of things that would have created employment for we the youth. The government should directly, I repeat, the government should directly go and invest into agriculture. They should leave all this borrowing or giving loans to people they call farmers. Those loans do not get to the real farmers. But if the government can make sure that they go directly into agriculture, make agriculture attractive, mechanize agriculture. We should have mechanized agricultural system where it will make agriculture attractive to the youth. And if these things are attractive to the youth, you find out that a lot of us will be able to take these jobs and be able to change our stories.
Wow. Okay, sir. Now I got to understand why, well, your words to the youth. Now, again, we are in a festive period. Easter, today is Easter Monday, and people are celebrating. Some people didn't have anything to do. Sir, have you been in one way or the other helping people, like maybe empowerment or things that come?
Well, we've been doing series of empowerment programs. I've done some youth support program, like training youths on how to make money out of real estate without you having a dime. How you can be in the value chain. For example, now we have some communities where kids do supplies of sands, cements, and other building materials without having a dime involved in that material. For example, now, if I have a church member who is building a house, and in the church premises he knows me as a humble and a nice young man, I can approach him and say, okay, I can supply you sand, I can supply you cement. What do church kids need to do? We have big suppliers who supply cement and sands. What you need to do is just to approach them. I have someone that needs sand. What is the percentage you are going to give me if I give you bring customers to your organization to buy sand from you? Definitely, that person knows that this young man is doing marketing for me. He will tell you, okay, fine, if I'm going to sell the sand at 35,000 per tipper, okay, I'm going to give you at 32,000. The 3,000 on it is yours. So those are what we've been training youth to be able to have or catch into the value chain of building. Why we still train the ones that we have to put them on agency? How do they do property agency? Without you don't need to spend a lot to be able to get yourself involved. It's just for you to have the right knowledge and be able to implement what you need to implement. So that's what we've been doing, and to God be the glory, a lot of them are catching in. There was a time we did empowerment on soaps. We trained young women how to make soap. We trained some of them on interior decoration. We trained some of them on makeups, and they've been doing very, very well.
Thank you, sir. Lastly, how do you cope, sir?
Well, I've been living my low-key life. I've been so humble about life. There's nothing in life. You see, if you don't come into a community where you could really feel the pains and the yearning of the people, you will not know what you really want to do. I could equally afford to stay in Ikoyi or VI or Lekki. I have properties around those that exist. But I decided to come closer to my people because I'm a grassroots politician. I want to feel their impulse. I want to be with them, which I'm already doing. There's no period that the festive period comes that we don't support or assist the downtrodden and the vulnerables around our community. That's the only way we can give them leverage to be able to do what? Believe or hope that tomorrow will be better. If you don't do that, I'm telling you, if I decide to go to Ikoyi or Lekki or Ajah to build a house and put high fence, one day I'm going to leave that high fence and come out. And these same people that you think you've abandoned will be the one that will come and meet you. You can remember what happened during the NSAS. You will not believe, during the NSAS, I was driving freely around the community. They were even protecting me. I get to the roadblocks. They were, honorable, open for him. This is our man. He's our man. He's with us. While other ones could not even drive an inch. They were hiding in their abode. But me, I was going around. I was doing my thing. And nobody harassed me. Nobody made me. Nobody vandalized my vehicle. So I feel happy to stay around my people.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Your name once again, sir?
My name is Honorable Dr. Rotimi Balogun Olatunbosun.
You're welcome.